Welcome back to match 3. This is Old Man Poole. We are 1-1 after a very close match 1 and a kind of unexpected win in match 2. I think we gotta throw this back, unfortunately. Just need a few more lands. This hand I do not hate. Let's go ahead and keep. Do we want to terminate? Don't hate terminate. Having a little bit of interaction's good. Don't love it either, though. Against some opponents, it's just not great. I'm gonna put it on the bottom. I think I'd rather find like some card advantage or another planeswalker or something like that. Will not pay 2 life. No. Guess we could have Marsh Flats there. We have to do it one turn or the other anyway, so I guess we probably should have done it here. Because we're going to do it next turn and get Blood Crypt, so we can play Gruul Signet. Okay. Mirror Signet's obviously solid. Deck Faden is pretty good against it. Yeah. So I could have saved myself a... Well, no, because I want to play Steam Vents anyway. I mean, I could have like filtered one fewer land, so that might have been not irrelevant. I would like to pay 2 life. Thank you. Next turn we'll play Dak Faden, probably. I guess we could play Nahiri depending on what he plays. Dak to steal his Dimir Signets feels pretty good though. He doesn't play anything here. Do we play something into a potential counterspell? Maybe play like Compulsive Research. Try and save the Planeswalkers. Opponent deep in the tank here. That makes me think, assuming he has no follow-up. Okay, they probably had counterspell, but if he does have a follow-up. Maybe not. Ooh, Metalworker. Do we need to just use Dak Faden to steal that? Because potentially we lose. Doesn't actually do anything for us. How afraid of it are we? He only has 3 cards in hand, so it's probably only like a gain 2 or something. But a gain 2 is still pretty good. On the other hand, we can take one of these and it actually does help our mana progression. It's just so dangerous though. On the other hand, this card may just like not do anything. He thought about it for quite a while. He thought about it and he's like, if I draw an artifact, it's pretty good upside. What if he plays like Inkwell Leviathan or something? We just lose. Although we probably just lose if he has Inkwell Leviathan, period. Yeah, I think I'm going to make the conservative play. You guys have to let me know if you think this is correct, because I'm definitely not 100%. We'll steal his Metalworker. I think it's just too dangerous to be left alive. Alright, this next turn... We can't quite play Sun Titan. We're getting close. We'll probably play Nahiri. We'll plus... Dak Faden. Want to make mana the old-fashioned way with a bunch of Signet interactions here. Signets are so awkward online. Oh, bribery. I actually don't think I have much for him to grab, unless he wants Kiki Jiki, get like Jace. Our best, oh I go Consecrated Sphinx. Ah, duh. Never mind. I was gonna say our best hit's probably Sun Titan, which we've drawn, but he's gotta take Consecrated Sphinx here. Yep. Okay, well that's bad. So I think we probably sandbag the Nahiri and use it to blow that up. Guess I'll probably swing. Yeah. Bribery's pretty good. Let's draw a couple, discard a couple. Oh, yeah. Well, we hit our combo. Yeah, that was probably bad though. Get rid of Compulsive Research and Recruiter, I guess, since it doesn't do much if we already got the combo. Yeah, opponent gets to draw a billion there. I was like, oh, I don't want to play compulsive research because there'll be draws, but this is also a draw effect. Details. I guess we keep up Pestermite, play end of turn, hope my opponent can't interact, then play Kiki Jiki and just try and go off. That's the master plan. We can still win off this. Bribery's pretty good, though. My opponent drew 6 cards last turn. Oh man, that was so bad. I think you swing here. It's a pretty select case. Kills off Deck Paden. We're gonna try and stick Pestermite here. Probably pretty tempting to tap out, actually, with this many cards. That's true. We were just next leveling my opponent, convincing him to tap out. He's smart. I think you might just discard and keep up counter magic if you have it, though. We gave my opponent so many cards. Oh, so bad. Winter Orb. Eh. Well, that's bad too. Well, that kind of shuts off the Pestermite Kiki Jiki Wombo combo. Opponent's deck looks pretty good. I mean, I guess he's just played like Metalworker, a bunch of artifacts, and Bribery, but Bribery for Consecrated Sphinx is solid. And a Burning Rage. It's not one I would expect to see, because he just wants artifacts. Alright, well, we'll cast Nahiri here. If he doesn't have counter magic, I think we're actually not in a terrible spot, because we can kill the Consecrated Sphinx, and then we're both kind of in an awkward spot. I guess he can use the Shrine to kill us off, or kill off Nahiri. That costs him a fair amount, too. No counter magic? No counter magic. My opponent has a billion cards, but his own Winter Orb actually may hurt him a little bit here. The Shrine, I guess he doesn't have an easy way to cast a red spell, so it's possible Nahiri just moves out of range too. We do have the combo in hand if we ever can find a way to get rid of this. I guess we have Kolaghan's Command. Yep. This might be a long game. So he gets to resolve one pretty solid threat here. I mean, I think we're still pretty far behind, but I don't think we're out of it either. I don't know, he's drawn a billion cards. The odds that he doesn't have a good, like, threat here is not in our favor. Ugh, that was pretty bad. Dak, he betrayed me. Yeah, always want to tap your signets if you got your Winter Orb. Turns out that stealing the Metal Worker probably was just worse than stealing one of those. Okay. Well, let's get some mana. Okay, he's gonna get a Moxen, it looks like. Ooh, Black Lotus. Huh. That's... Well, I don't know. I think that's probably worse, but it depends on what he can play here. I've never seen the skull, like, skeleton around this Black Lotus art. It's kind of cool. Just passing. Okay. Gets to discard one. Ha, look. It wasn't even value. Tap one land. And I guess should be that one. Esker's pretty good. So let's discard Sun Titan. It's pretty expensive. Okay, so we can Magma Jet and play Tasigur. Let's play Tasigur before anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess we just don't want to tap lands pretty much ever, so. Okay, that's good. That's a pretty solid threat. And go ahead and swing with the Metalworker at Tezzeret. Have Magma Jet. And Pestermat, I guess, if we want, available. And Nahiri in play. One can still make a lot of mana. He can't interact with Tasigur, though. We can kill his Tezzeret next turn. Didn't seem like he had an obviously fantastic thing to do, too. It's a little bit rough that we no longer have a great thing to get with Nahiri. The best thing we can get is, like, Metamorph, probably. So she's just gonna be a card advantage engine slash artifact destroyer. Delicately using his signets to add as much mana as possible to his mana pool. Very solid. Uncrack the Black Lotus. Yep. What you got? Second Consecrated Sphinx. The horror. It's paying his mana very slowly. Gilded Lotus. Okay. Yeah. You turned a Black Lotus into a Lotus of all colors, and a permanent one. You have one extra mana than you needed. Oh, okay. Gilded. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Part of me is like, oh, he's taking so long because it's not obvious what my opponent should be doing. But it's actually probably much more likely that it's just like, oh, I have so many good options and so many complex plays. What should I do? Let's see. I mean, he's not there yet. He's getting closer to just being like Ulamog, though. Inkwell Leviathan. Yeah, we were afraid of him. Estermite here. Untap a land that gives us, I guess it's kind of free. Next turn, no, we have to pay there, yeah. We untap one, we have 2 lands next turn, 3, we're a couple turns away from getting Kiki-Jiki going. Gonna be too late. Guess we probably still just commit it though. Yeah, I think we're not a favorite here, but I guess if we find an artifact, we could Metalworker with Kiki-Jiki. Ooh, or no, that's crazy. We can use tap down Winter Orb, blow up Winter Orb, play Kiki-Jiki, win, right? No, because it won't untap in time. Never mind. I guess we could still do that, though. Opponent's got a billion mana anyway. Kind of like that. Let's go for it. Oh, as long as it's untapped. Oh, well, I guess we had the win anyway then. Alright. Whew. I guess we didn't need to use Nahiri, but I think we get him. We hopefully get him. The dream. Let's create a token of Pestermite. Use Pestermite to untap Kiki-Jiki. Alright. My opponent actually gonna make us go through the actions? I hope not. Maybe it will. Okay. Oh! So, I should remember that Winter Orb works either way. If it's untapped, it still doesn't have any effect. So we actually maybe could have won there a turn or two earlier. It took me a minute to figure it out. But still, we won that game. It felt kind of unwinnable, so it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Opponent's going big. Do I have anything that seems great? I think I've got all my artifact hate that we could have. I guess probably Council's Judgment's important. Lightning Helix. Terminate didn't seem fantastic. Here to Magma Jet. He just didn't seem to be playing a lot of creatures. We could play Stormbreath Dragon. It's another threat. Effectively absent. And Stormbreath maybe. It's a little bit scary. I think I might like that though. I mean, he may be playing more threats than we saw, but it looks like he's just kind of a lots of artifacts deck. which I've always thought is super sweet. I feel like I never have the opportunity to draft it though. You just don't get like fantastic artifacts very late. In a sense, pretty good. We have Dak Faden, Phyrexian Metamorph, and eventually Kiki-Jiki and Consecrated Sphinx. I like it. Go ahead and keep. Still could get hosed by like an early Winter Orb, but... Ooh, Black Lotus. Well, he's gonna have something good here. Turn 1 Jace, nothing. Don't hate nothing. Let's start off with our Blood Crypt. Not gonna pay any life. Even if he has Winter Orb here, it still will untap one of them, so... Yeah. I'd have to go back and check, but I think we actually probably could have won on a previous turn by tapping down the Winter Orb. It worked out, my opponent was all tapped out and everything, but... Probably could have. Hey, Wasteland's pretty solid. Need to find any land to get Dak going, but Ashiok's going to be a little bit more of a dream. It also makes Kiki-Jiki a mile harder to play. For as bad as our mana is, we really have had pretty good luck with it. I've only had to mulligan once, and... like, we haven't really had a game where we've been super screwed on mana. The filtering does help. Yeah, there's the Winter Orb. Winter Orb is tough for us to win with against. Kolaghan Command would have been a good answer, but the Blood Crypt is not available. I think we will just play Dak next turn. Ooh, Shambling Vent's actually a little bit awkward with Winter Orb. Don't play. Time Walk actually puts us a little bit behind. It's kind of funny. Let's play Dak. We'll force him to use his Black Lotus here one way or another. I imagine I'll just sacrifice it in response, but it still gets rid of it. Yep. So the hope is here he can't do anything with his mana, though. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. Now we're both just in awkward Winter Orb territory. But we have a Planeswalker in play. He has one more mana this turn. Imperial Seal, okay. What's he get here? What's his best card? I don't know. Metalworker. Metalworker's probably his best card. Although, I guess he can't play it this turn. So in that case, we can't Time Walk this turn, unless we find a land. If we find a land, we could Time Walk and use Dak to get the Metalworker, and that may actually just be required. Did we have time last game where we had the Metamorph in hand with Metalworker? I think we may have too. Yeah, there's probably a lot of mistakes last game. Because that's an artifact creature, even if it doesn't look it. I guess it goes on top, right? So actually, we don't have to Time Walk. We're most likely to want blue, I guess. Okay, Marshflats is good. This lets us go and get, I guess our one swamp is probably the plan, in which case we're probably not going to be able to, I guess let's play it. See exactly what our options are. Yeah, our one swamp. We could just Time Walk here. That lets us get Ashiok into play a turn earlier. Let's draw some cards, discard some cards. Like Misty. What do we want to pitch? We pitch one Plains, probably. Just take us off double white. But we want double blue for Consecrated Sphinx here. We use Kolaghan's Command to blow up the Winter Orb at some point, although right now it's still helping us more than our opponent. I guess the question is, do we want Kiki-Jiki? Maybe not. Kind of like having answers. Alright, and we'll Time Walk. Alright. Oh, we can't quite do Ashiok because Time Walk costs us mana. Ugh. Mistakes. It's okay. Untap our... I guess actually we can use Misty to find Steam Vents. I guess untap... I guess blue is probably still correct. Let's draw a couple, discard a couple. I'm gonna get rid of Storm Breath Dragon and Sun Titan, I think. Alright, Misty. Go get Steam Vents. Definitely put into play untapped. Pass. Now he has to interact with Dak Faden. Yes, Time Walk. That was maybe not my best Time Walk ever. We did get Dak Faden to the point where we can steal something and still survive, though, which is not irrelevant. In a world where no one can play spells, having the one spell is pretty good. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we'll steal that, though. So he gets to Wasteland, keep us off Ashiok for another turn. But then it does become ours. I guess black, and then we replay that and play Ashiok anyway, yeah. I'm gonna take his Crucible. We don't have any more red sources in the... No, we have one more mountain. I guess we could take... I guess we actually don't have anything that cracks 4 mountain. So we need to take either Steam Vents or Blood Crypt. I guess we want Steam Vents. Yes, we'll pay the life. Play Ashiok. Exile the top cards. Nothing. Some lands, some signets. I think we're in a good spot, though. We now hit a land drop every turn. We have 2 Planeswalkers active. And Winter Orb is my opponent's worst enemy. My opponent's deck is sweet, though. Untap a land, I guess Steam Vents. Alright, that's it. Opponent has had enough. Yeah, I think that was going to be a tough game for him to come back from. Okay, one pretty sweet. I think we were competitive in our first match. The second match ended kind of unexpectedly. And the third match was fun. I've always wanted to play the Winter Orb Billion Artifacts deck. It just feels like I never get the cards to make it work. But it was pretty sweet. I think we kind of dodged a bullet with as bad as our mana was. Kind of played 4 colors and got away with it for the most part. But the deck was fun. I think getting Kiki-Jiki and Pestermite in the last pack was kind of a nice hookup. Obviously made a few mistakes. Learned a couple of things. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys an awful lot. Hope to see you guys next time.